Alright, this is the EcoFlow control panel that works with the little power station that's underneath of the platform bed. And what's good about this thing is it is Bluetooth and it is also Wi-Fi. So when you get to your house, it joins your Wi-Fi and you can remotely access the solar generator from anywhere. And when you are not near Wi-Fi, in this case where I'm driving, you'll see that it still works over Bluetooth. So what's the big deal? You click on this and it tells you everything that's going in and out. In this case, I have the fridge running. It's been off for a few weeks, so it's at room temperature, obviously. This is now at 65 watts until it gets down to about 39 degree temperature, and then it will cycle on and off. So here's the thing. You can remotely access this from wherever you are. So when I get to work, this will join work's guest Wi-Fi, and I will be able to turn the input and output on from remote. In this case, I turned on the 12 volts. It's using 64 watts. This will run for 10 hours and 49 minutes. That's assuming the compressor is running the entire time, which it won't be. Today I'll be assuming there's sun, full sun or whatever, I'll be hooking up the solar panel with the cable that's coming in, and that way, so effectively you could remotely control. It's like, okay, I'm going to the supermarket after work and I want to pre-chill the fridge. Basically, open up the app, turn on the 12 volt, and watch the freezer get colder. Now, there is an app for the fridge. This only works via Bluetooth, though. As you can tell, it doesn't even remember. It doesn't even remember the fridge. There it is. To 11.2 volts, 55 degrees. And you can set the temperature 41. Battery protection, which is like, hey, if your battery goes below 10.5 volts, it'll shut off. In this case, I'm not running off the car battery, so it doesn't matter. This is running off the EcoFlow. They never ever really made this app any better, but in this case, 10 hours 49 minutes with no power input. That's pretty damn good. And I think with the solar panel putting out 100 watts, I think this will keep this in balance, and I'm guessing that it will run indefinitely off the sun. So basically, it'll run. I mean, let's try this. Turn on the AC. This is gonna turn on the air fryer. 811 watts. Now this is going to drop significantly. That'll only run for less than an hour, 45 minutes. This is a micro little air fryer or whatever. Nobody's going to cook for 44 minutes in an air fryer. Alright, let's turn off the inverter, because that obviously, there's an inefficiency when you convert 12 volts to 125. So this will bounce back up probably in 10 hours. I'm going to leave the fridge on because I want to drain the battery enough that when the panel comes in, or excuse me, the cable for the panel, I will be able to watch it charge up. Currently it is plugged into the 12 volt cigarette lighter, and it appears to be working. So when you drive down the road, I'm getting 120 watts out of the cigarette lighter. Problem is I don't drive too far to work, so it only gets maybe 10 15 minutes of charge every day, which is enough to keep it topped up, but not enough to have the fridge running 24/7 and, not have to charge it once in a while. I think with the solar panel running more hours than the 12 volt off of the car is definitely going to keep this thing in like a little ecosystem. It's going to be in balance. It's going to just constantly keep itself charged. And then obviously if you want to do more power like the air fryer and stuff like that, well, I may put a switch in there. So let's assume there's no sun. You could switch it over to the 12 volt and slowly charge it from the car when you're driving. And when there is sun, free power, just have it run by itself.